Hey y'all, this is AL Think Madame, and this is the Where Are They Now video for Family or Fiancé Season 1. So, that means this should be the last episode. So anyway, y'all, they was doing like the little preview, kind of letting you know what's going to happen within the scenes. And I was just like, Lord, this is going to be too much and I'm tired. But anyway, so the first couple that they showed us was Solani and Justin. If you don't remember who they are, they were the couple where the fiance had an ex-military past and his mama had PTSD. He does as well. She has a son, and the son didn't think they needed to get married right now, but he did like him, and his hours are crazy because he started going to like film school or acting school for most of the time, and the communication wasn't there. They were supposed to start going to therapy. So with the update, apparently things aren't going great. He sat up there and tried to make it seem like everything was going great, and the whole time her body language and her facial expression was like, nah, I don't know why you lying, but it's not. First off, I want to say she was looking good. She was looking real good and scrumptious. I was like, yes, girl, you better serve. The pumps was everything. The lipstick she had on was everything. Her nails was everything. I was just like, you better do that. Your hair was looking nice. Your skin was looking nice. But you could tell the look on her face. She was just like, I'm not here for none of this. So she said, yeah, the communication is still terrible. It's not how it needs to be. Apparently, I think I mentioned before, because it was at the end of the show, his mother blocked her on social media. Why? I don't know. But apparently he doesn't really talk to her like that either. So that's weird because she made a point to say, oh, I'm going to pop up and make sure y'all are doing everything y'all need to do to stay together and the communication is where it needs to be. And she's not. She's not present anywhere. So apparently he also blocks her from time to time, and she is not wearing the necklace that had the engagement ring on it, because at the end of their episode, she was like, even though we're not engaged right now, going to be engaged and getting married right now, I'm going to keep this on my necklace and near my heart. She took it off. It's gone. And she was just like, look, if I can move out today, I'd be gone. But her financial situation does not allow her to do so. So apparently he didn't even know that until that moment when she spoke those words. Y'all, I don't think this is going to work. If it does, it's going to take a miracle and them actually going to counseling together. Apparently they both go to therapy separately. She goes like once a month and he goes like, I don't know how many times a week. But he tried to read her about that. It's like, come on now. Come on. And she was just like, look, I've been going to therapy since before I've known you. And now I just go once a month. So whatever. I was like, oh my gosh. But, I don't see any growth. And I feel as though it's gotten worse. So anyway, on to the next couple, which was the last couple that we saw, which was Summer and Keith. And apparently all of this was 6 months ago with everybody. So, well, basically 6 months has passed. So with Summer and Keith, what they did was they weren't there. They did a chat, Skype, or whatever you want to say they did. They did a video chat. And they showed clips again where they had gotten married. She showed her ring. And I was like, you better do that. She seems happy. He seems happy. They discussed the wedding, everything that happened. And apparently the family is still doing well. And they've all taken, pretty good to one another. And they have been planning family vacations together. And she has been cooking. And he was smiling from ear to ear. So apparently she's doing everything she needs to do. This is 6 months in. So, maybe they'll do another update down the line. But so far, so good. So congratulations, Summer and Keith. I hope that everything pans out. It is work. Do what you need to do to make it work. So, y'all, the next couple is Lysandra and Julian. Lysandra and Julian, just in case you forgot, they are the couple where the mother was in a relationship and was married to somebody, and they, I think, started dating before the divorce was final, and they both have kids. She had 2 daughters well, at least two of them came to the show, and he had a son, Julian Jr., who felt as though he had not been around, had not had the father-son time with him, just as much as Lysandra's children felt the same about her. And big family fights and stuff happened, called Lysandra all out of her name. People was falling down crying. Lord, I was like, somebody please. But the suggestion that Tracy McMillan gave them was, you know, if you really do plan to move forward, y'all should just date and let it lead back up to marriage again, because y'all moved too fast. So fast forward to now. Apparently that is what they've been doing. They did take a step back from the engagement and they are dating. They both look very, very happy. She said that she wants to put Z to rest, and that is like the bad side, the negative side of her. And, you know, at first she was saying she wanted to put it on the back burner, and, you know, eventually she was like, yeah, I'm just going to put her to rest and be done with her, because that brings out a side of her that nobody needs to see. Because I was just looking at her like, oh no, you are completely different from what you just portrayed yourself to be before you just did this. So all of their kids that were shown on the show, they did like a little video as well. And her daughters were like, as long as you are making our mom happy and keeping her smile, it's going to make us happy and keep a smile on our face. And his son said that they have his blessing, and, you know, apparently like everybody's doing what they need to do, spending more time with their kids, and everybody's here for it. The engagement is still on hold, but they do plan to get engaged again. She says that she has calmed down on her bossiness. So if that is true, girl, I'm proud of you. Good job. Amazing. I hope y'all make it. And blessings. So on to the next couple. Jesus, take the wheel. The next couple is Ashaki and Chris. Just in case y'all forgot who Ashaki and Chris are, they are the couple where both of them have locks. And he was the guy who, every time you looked up, he was cheating. Not to say that he was the only guy on this show who's done that, but anyway, he would cheat and try to make her think that he was just this faithful, good guy. And Lord, y'all, I can't. But anyway, so let me fast forward to now. So as I suspected, when I saw them together on the couch, even though their body language was terrible, they are back together. She got back with him. There is no way I would have gotten back with him after all that he pulled. He sat up here, he did her so dirty. Like, if I were in her shoes, I would have been so embarrassed. You wouldn't have been able to pay me to even text him after that. But she got back with him, and they tell me, oh, we got back together and we're dating now and everything is amazing. And tell me why, when he explained what was going on, he was like, yeah, so what it is I don't sit up here and cheat no more. It's less expensive. So I ain't got these financial issues like I used to, because I had to juggle all these women and pay for all this stuff. And I was just like, and she was looking at him like, what? I was just so tired, y'all. I mean, you really are sitting up here saying it's more convenient for you to be faithful to someone that you said you wanted to marry, instead of just being faithful because you actually do want to be with her and want to be faithful. So basically, you know what I'm saying, he just cut out all the cheating because it was expensive. And he got tired of juggling and having to sit up there and delete stuff and hide and just do the absolute most because he was going to get caught up. And they've been linking up their social media accounts. So if anything goes down, people can be privy to that information. So like I said, he's just stopped doing all this stuff, so he says, so that he doesn't get caught up anymore. And she was just like, yeah, that wasn't the response I was expecting. And he was like, well, this ain't no Disney movie. I was like, girl, what did you with? Why are you with him, girl? I'm so tired. Like, she is beautiful. And I was just like, girl. And I mean, it's not all about beauty, but I'm just saying she's beautiful. She seems to have an amazing personality. and that she is worthy of being a wife. But I'm like, why are you putting all of your energy into him? I'm thinking it's because they've been together for so long. I mean, they've been together for a while or whatever. So she's just like, nah, I'm getting older and I don't want to sit up here and have to get out here on the dating scene again and all that. Y'all, he had the nerve to do like a little video thing and said, you know, I feel like I did good. I controlled myself today because the old me, I would have flipped out. And I'm just like, you sat up here and embarrassed her yet again by saying, oh yeah, I stopped cheating. Or I don't even know if I believe if he stopped cheating or not. I just feel like he might have done certain things to get around it so he doesn't get caught by not using social media and his phone and all that stuff that would link up to her. And when he's doing it and communicating with these people, it would pop up. You know what I'm saying? He might be doing like some other people that I have met in my life that sit up there and go through people and be like, yeah, tell this person to meet me at this time. When you gonna tell them you going to play basketball or you going to the gym, but you're doing what you're doing, which is cheating, and it's not popping up because everything is linked. But that don't mean that. So anyway, he was just like, oh, I feel like I did good. I controlled myself. I was just like, oh my God. His disposition is just so off-putting. I don't understand what she sees in him. Like, he's just so, And then her aunt, she ended up doing a little video thing and she had it sent in and she was just saying, you know, he showed her who he was and, you know, her mama knew they were back together, but the aunt didn't find out, I guess, until they were about to appear on the show. And so I guess they asked her if she wanted to comment on it and she made a little video and sent it in. And she was just like, you know, I want the best for her. I love her. And, you know, I don't understand because he has revealed himself to her. I feel like if someone reveals themselves to you, it shows you who they are. You need to believe them. And you know he's manipulating and that she should have just believed him and just leave him. And I was like, girl, you better do that. But yeah, I ain't here for their relationship, so I'm not finna say, I hope y'all make it. No, the way that I have seen him react, it's just like, no, you just don't care. Like, I can't do it. Anyway, moving on. So the lesbian couple, Bree and Nakia, I hope I ain't saying her name wrong. Oh my gosh. Nikki. Let me just say Nikki Nakaya. Cause I was like, I know I put it differently on my paperwork when I wanted to like do a note of her name because I felt like I was gonna forget it. I think her name is Nakaya. So I'm sorry if I butcher her name. So Bree and Nakaya, this was the lesbian couple. A lot of people were shocked by her decision to be with a woman, Bree. And a lot of her family thought that, was it her family? A group of people thought that they didn't know if she was really serious about that or not. And so, you know, they were like, we don't know if this is just a phase, so we don't really support it. I think it was her family. So they didn't come either. They ended up like Skyping in, doing some kind of video chat. And Bree had her wig off. And Nakaya said, look, this is her like most of the time. Without a wig on, her hair is really, really short. She either has it like gelled down into some kind of style or just look like somebody did one of those sponge curl things to it or whatever. But it looks nice. And she has it like dyed blonde. So she normally doesn't have that wig on. And, you know, they just said they're doing good. They still plan to get married. The wedding is supposed to be in October if all goes according to plan. And Nakaya's, her advice for couples are, her main thing was if you are getting engaged to somebody, do not keep it a secret. You need to just let your family and friends know. And I guess because of, the backlash they got, because nobody knew until they got there. A lot of people didn't even know that they were even that serious, and they just thought it was a phase that Bree was going through. So yeah, I wish y'all the best of luck. Y'all actually do seem genuine. Oh yeah, y'all forgot one of the more important things that happened. Guess what? Bree got a job. She seemed like she was so excited when she announced that she had a job. So, that's taken a lot of the strain and stress off of Nakaya. So I'm glad that she was able to do that and still feel as though she is fulfilling her duties as being a mother as well. So I'm very proud of her. Good job, girl. I am so excited for y'all. Hopefully everything pans out. I do wish y'all the best. So the next couple is Krish and Felicia. So, girl, I'm sorry, I'm getting excited because she is 5 months pregnant, y'all. They got married after the show, sometime after the show. And it was a honeymoon baby, y'all. She looks so stunning. I hope I didn't say her name. It wasn't Felicia. Girl, I'm sorry if I messed your name up like that. Oh my gosh. I think it was Felicia. I'm sorry. So, like I said, she's 5 months pregnant and they got pregnant on the honeymoon. You could tell how excited they both are. They discussed the wedding, which we saw a little snippet of that at the wedding. And his mama was holding his hand at the altar and all of that good stuff. So the family seems to be good with them and their union. So that is amazing because y'all know how, oh Lord, y'all know how his mama was. His mama was like, look, I don't know how I feel about this. I was like, oh my gosh. But the problem was he just wanted his mother's support. And so he was saying that now he does have his mother's support. So he was able to go forward with everything that he was doing with his now wife. And something interesting that did happen was that at one point in time, Chris and Felicia were done with one another for like 3 years. And then they came back together. And he said something about how she went on some kind of spiritual retreat at one point in time, something like that. And she came back and he could tell how much she actually had changed. So I was like, wow. So he, you know, whatever she went through, whatever she experienced, it actually inspired him to step himself up, step his game up and be like, okay, let me change too. You know, let me step my game up. She just stepped hers up. So, you know, that's something that Felicia was saying that she wants to actually implement within their families as well, for them to do family retreats and, you know, have getaways like that. And yeah, that was it. They are doing well. They are happily married. Got a baby on the way. I'm so happy for that. It is so amazing. And again, I just want to thank you guys so much for commenting on the video that I did on y'all. I didn't even realize it at first. And I was like, wait a minute. Something told me to go back and look at the comment. I was like, wait a minute, what? Let me go look at this comment. And it was y'all. So thank y'all so much for the love. I really do appreciate it. And blessings. Congratulations on y'all's union and y'all's bundle of joy. It's a little girl, y'all. All right. So got 2 more to go. And this is not going to take long because Amber and Justin, which y'all remember, Amber and Justin were the couple where the girl, she seemed very reserved. I didn't even understand at times what in the world they were together for. And he was the one who was out here cheating day in, day out, having her think that they was, you know, just exclusive. And he had been allegedly like abusing her. And his brother had witnessed him choking her up and doing all this other stuff and enlightened her brother on that, who was a minister. And he was kind of like, look, if I wasn't a minister, it would be going down right about now from the stuff I've heard that you've done to my sister. But yeah, he was very, very manipulative. He would sit up there and try to tell her what she needed to go out there and tell the family to put on this fake facade. Like, oh, we're happy, everything's good, when it wasn't. And it just got to a point where it was wearing thin on her. So y'all, they declined to even come on here. Nobody even sending a video to be like, look, we still ain't together. I don't want to do with him, or whatever their current situation is. Hopefully, I am very hopeful that she did not go back to him because he was very manipulative. Apparently, he was very abusive. And he was just not a good fit. He would sit up there and joke his way out of everything. And I was just like, girl, what do you see in him? I don't understand. And they were like together. I think that was the couple that had been together for quite some time. So hopefully they are all the way done, don't live together no more, all this other stuff, completely done with one another. I hope she never got pregnant by him, so she does not have to deal with him. Like, it was just all too much. That whole episode was so draining. I was like, oh my gosh. And for you to sit up there to get into a fight with your brother for telling the truth, like they were leaving and he really got into a fight. His brother had to jump out of the truck and leave because he was arguing with him and literally fighting him because you're wrong and you know you're wrong, but you want to sit up here and just deny the lie for as long as you can. Like, come on now. She even knew this stuff was going on and she would pop up where you were being inappropriate. But yeah, anyway, I ain't giving no more energy to that. Hopefully Amber will have sense enough to stay away from him. Anybody who deals with him, do not put yourself back into that situation with him. Don't be like old girl where she sat up here and got back with Chris because he's trash. I don't care what nobody say, he's trash. He's not worthy of it. You could tell by the way he was discussing the way his relationship is set up now, as if it's a convenience for him financially. And it's just like, not because I love you and I realized the error of my ways and I was about to lose the best thing that ever happened to me. He literally was just like, oh, it was a financial convenience. But anyway, girl, please do us all a favor and don't be with him no more, never. So anyway, because I was ready for them to come on there. I was like, oh, Lord. Woo! I was really preparing myself. I was doing breathing exercise and everything because I was just like, nah. But they declined to come back. Hallelujah. So anyway, the last couple is Ashley and Karan. So Ashley came out first, and just in case y'all forgot who they were, Ashley and Karan were the couple where she's bisexual and he was trying to act as if he was holier than thou when he wasn't, and he was all the way here for her lifestyle. And when his mama come around, he act like he don't know what it is. Yo, what's up? But anyway, she came out first. They're still not together. And she said that she hasn't seen him since that day when they parted ways. When he came out, you know, he came and sat down next to her. They complimented one another. She was looking good. I ain't gonna lie. She was looking nice. I was like, girl, yes. Like, she looks really, really pretty. I like that lipstick she had on and all that stuff. Like, her hair was looking nice, everything. So they were, you know, she was just saying that he picked his family over her, and he was saying that his life is stress-free without her, and so she in turn said her life was stress-free without him. And eventually he said that he was dating. He wouldn't say at the time who it was he was dating, and she said she's dating as well, and it was the friend who was the ex-girlfriend, and her name is Kenya, who is also very pretty to me. She eventually came out, and you know, you can tell how awkward it got. Even though he tried to make it seem like he was all the way over Ashley in the situation that happened because he supposedly has moved on because he's dating too. You could tell he was still bothered. I don't care how little it might have been, but you could tell he was still bothered. So he at points would get at her and would say something about her being a Christian and all this other stuff. She was like, yeah, I'm a Christian. Are you holy? And he said he was holy enough. And I was like, Lord. And so anyway, everything that he did, it was all about what his mother wanted. And I'm just like, that's no way to live. Unless it just so happens to be what you want to, that's no way to live. And, eventually they ended up exiting the stage, meaning the two ladies. And Tracy said she wanted to speak to him by herself, and so she did. And he was like, yeah, I brought her here. The girl that was the love of his life. And I was just like, so this person, the love of your life, out of nowhere, after 6 months of being off this show when you were with this other person, I'm confused. So anyway, they brought her out, and it was the same person that was brought up in the show that his mother didn't want to say what her name was. She's in the church and a good girl, according to the mama and him. She's not ugly. She was pretty as well. I was just like, oh, all right. I kind of don't, I'm conflicted on how I should feel because he's really trying to discard how his relationship was before. Because like I said, he was literally in a whole nother relationship about to get married to somebody else 6 months ago. But now he's trying to make it seem like, I don't like her, I don't love her, I don't care nothing about her. He kind of making it seem to me like he ain't never really cared before. So I was just like, okay, whatever. So anyway, but yeah, this is the woman that his mama wanted for him anyway. Her name is Nateria. They actually started talking after the episode aired. She texted him and was like, are you all right? And I was like, girl, why? I think she realized she was the one that he was talking about. And she gonna text him, talking, you all right? And then they ended up, kind of reconnecting. But she was saying that she didn't even recognize him, meaning how he was on the TV when he was with Ashley. So she was just kind of like thrown off anyway, because she was like, I don't even understand what's going on. This is not the Quran I know. But anyway, they're trying to take it one step at a time. They're dating, they're together, and they're just gonna see where the future leads. But that's it, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this review. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm tired. I'm going all the way through, y'all. I had a terrible weekend, but I'm trying to get through it. I'm here, I'm alive. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.